Ken Range Theory Trader back with you with another video just showing you an indicator that will give you the fastest way to back test this strategy. All right, fastest way to back test the strategy. So let's just get straight into it. All right, so first off, we need to understand that this video is going to cover the method that we trade under the umbrella of the candle range theory. I'm going to tell you the indicator that you will need. I'm going to tell you what to look for, and we'll take a look at a couple charts in action. Now, an important note here, though, is that the exact entry method that you can backtest using this indicator, if you don't know what it is, it's revealed in the description. There's a video called Retire Early Trading the 15-Minute Chart, okay? That's the entry model that we're going to be using to backtest this strategy. So if you don't know what that is, then you're going to want to pause this video, look at that video, and then come back to this one, and then this one will make more sense. But if you're a regular subscriber and viewer of these videos, then that's good. We can keep going. So very quickly, what is the candle range theory? If you don't understand that, obviously it's all that we trade. This here is a example of just a simple daily chart where you have one range here, another one here, and another one here. And our goal is to capitalize on price movements. In this example, below the prior day's low. And to go short, we would just flip this chart upside down and you'd be trading above the prior day's high. That's it. There's some nuance to it, but for the most part, that's pretty much it. So our focus for this example is going to be trying to trade this candle right here in the middle. Okay, that's what we're looking to trade. This candle right here, if you notice, the low of the day on this candle here is below this prior day's low. So that's the price action that we're looking for. And the same thing in reverse for shorts. So the indicator that we can use for fast backtesting falls under the umbrella of an indicator that will show you swing points. So if you go to TradingView and type in swing highs or swing lows, there'll be multiple indicators that do it for you. And you're going to want to do this on a daily chart. And I'm going to highlight this because remember that we focus on daily highs and daily lows, not weekly, not monthly, but daily. Okay, so that is the main thing that we're going to be focusing on. I'm going to highlight that because it's very important that you use a daily chart for this indicator. Okay. Now, the indicator that I'm going to recommend that you use is called Swing Highs, Swing Lows, and Candle Patterns by Lux Algo, and it's in TradingView. Okay, again, it's Swing Highs and Swing Lows. So if you go to TradingView, the indicator is free. Type in Swing Highs and Swing Lows and Candle Patterns by Lux Algo, and you will see that it'll pop up. The setting that you're going to want to put the indicator on is 1. Okay, if you go click on the gear option again to go to the settings of the indicator. Be sure the settings is on the number 1. All right, for the length, you'll see an option that says length. Change that to 1. That'll be it. Now, will it capture every single trade with the system? No, but it's going to capture enough so that you'll be able to backtest and get enough screenshots for a good library. 1 second, let me take a quick drink of water here. And let's keep going. So when you find the indicator, okay, and then put it on the chart and put the settings to 1, this is what your chart should look like right here. Okay, and then the indicator is going to show a whole bunch of, this is a daily chart. Remember, you start with a daily chart, all right? And you can ignore the candle patterns. It's mainly going to show you lower highs and higher lows, etc. Lower low, LL, lower low, HL stands for higher low. So this shows you, though, days. Remember, this is a daily chart, a trading day, in essence. Okay, it's a trading day. Now, will all of these work out, though? No. What you're going to want to focus on the trades that actually pan out. So you're looking for this pattern. This is just a fast way to see this pattern right here on the daily chart. So for example, you see the low, the lower low, and then the higher low. So this indicator points them out very quickly. Low, lower low, higher low, just like that. Another one, low, lower low, higher low, like that. But the trading day is the one in the middle. This is the day you're focusing on. This is the day you're focusing on. This is the day you're focusing on. So it just makes it easier to see, that's all. Do you need it? No. But it just helps us pinpoint them very quickly. And then for shorts, this is the day you're focusing on. This is the day you're focusing on. This is the day you're focusing on. All right. So now you can focus on which days paid out by simply I will use a trend line to mark your daily highs and your daily lows. So if we do that, then our chart will look something like this. All right. So I just did the same thing. So you see I just drew a little trend line right here at the high of the day because this red here shows us that this is it. We can go short. For the sake of this candle chart, I know my candles are different colors. If it's a solid black candle, that means it would have been a green day or up. If it's a gray candle, that means that's a down day or it would have closed down. All right. So these are short days, black candles are the long days, all right? So, but you make your colors appear however they want. So just by popping this indicator on here, we have 11 trades that we can drill down on in seconds, okay, in seconds. So all I'm gonna do now is show you one example of one long trade and one short trade, because the point of this video is to get you to backtest on your own. I'm just showing you a faster way to do it, okay? This is for that dedicated 1% that really wanna make trading a business, okay? This is not for passive traders, this is for the serious people. So if you're serious, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you this candle right here. Okay, this was a short example. See here, we have day one, and this middle candle was day two. All right, again, this middle candle is day one, day two, short example. So this day, this long green candle right here is the chart I'm about to show you on the 15-minute. Okay, so here is this candle right here. So we have the daily open. Okay, price chops around a little bit, goes up. We do not trade, remember, until price goes above the prior day high, according to our, the model about trading the 15-minute chart. This is a 15-minute chart. The money candle appears at 8:15 a.m. The break below the money candle closes at 9 a.m. and that is our entry at 9 a.m. If we do a 1 to 2, this would have been a 25 pip stop loss and a 50 pip take profit. I focus on 1 to 2 because there's no way to predict how far price is going to go down. Okay, we don't know that it's going to hit the prior day low. So, I mean, if you want to try to go for more, you definitely can. But I promise you're not going to see this type of price action every single day where price just tanks and takes out the prior day low. That's not going to happen. I can promise you that. Sometimes it will, but other times it won't. So myself, I'm satisfied with a 1 to 2. You trade however you see fit. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to show you is a long example based on this chart right here. Okay, and it's actually the very next day. It's the same pair. This is a Canadian yen. But the very next day, we got an opportunity to go long. Why? Because price was below the prior day's low. And that's why this indicator pops it out, a lower low, okay? Low, lower low, higher low. So it pops up. All right, so our trading zone it starts below the prior day low. So let's take a look at how that looks. Okay, so price, the day opens, price chops around a little bit, and then during the USA session, we have our money candle that appears at 10:15 at the low of the day. And then we just wait for price to close above the money candle. That's our entry to get in. And it did do that at 10:45. This would have been good for a 50 pip stop loss, a 100 pip take profit. And it just went straight up, all right, all the way back up. Did it hit the prior day high? No, it did not. But it did give a good 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Okay. And that was again based on just real quick popping this on the chart, seeing it, and then saying, okay, now that I know what I'm looking for, let me just focus on this day, this day. And then you just go through the days, this day, this day, this day, and you just take a look. And really, you're catching the wick. All right. You're really catching the wick. When it's said and done and the day closes, you should see a wick where your entry is and then price closing above it. So that's pretty much it. So in conclusion, very short video because again, this video has homework. You're going to need to go ahead and take a look, pop this indicator on a chart. It is free, and see what you can find to start building your library. All right. So here's the deal. This indicator is not to be used in real time. Okay. Don't pop this on a chart thinking, okay, now I can find some good. No, the only point of this indicator is to show you what has happened. It's not going to show you what will happen. You have to be able to identify your trading setup in real time. This is just to help you program your mind to be able to recognize when it may happen. All right. Again, it won't capture all the trades, okay, but it captures enough or points to enough days to have you build a good library. So please do not skip this step. Okay, ignore the losers. There will be times where you'll see the indicator pop up on the chart and the trade may lose or not pay out. Ignore those. Only focus on the winners. Okay, only focus on the winners. Manage risk and you'll be fine because I'm here to tell you nothing is 100%. Okay, nothing is 100%. But if you just manage your risk, I promise you're going to make more money than you lose. If you make this a habit, you will see improvement in your trading as you're training your brain to just look for this simple setup. All you're looking for is this right here. You're going short above the prior day's high. You're going long below the prior day's low. Okay, of course, with the nuance, remember the video in the description if you're unclear of the exact process. But that's the foundation of it right there. I want to go long below the low, short above the high. Okay, that's it. I mean, I can't make it any more simple than that, to be honest with you. So I appreciate you watching. Very short video today, but again, pop that indicator on there or a different one, experiments with others. But again, you need to find one that focuses on finding swing points, and those swing points are going to show you your trading days. And then you just study those And it's just the same thing over and over and over. And I promise you will start to see an improvement as you start to forward test and start to do some risk, try it on demo, do whatever works for you, and go ahead and start making it happen. So I appreciate your time and attention. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day.